NBA action on 2K Sports. Along with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter Doris Burke, I'm Kevin Harlan. Trailblazers will look to their home court advantage, just one game here in Portland. It's got to be a relief to see Anthony Bennett back in uniform, looking healthy and ready to contribute. And Portland starts out with the ball. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Rubio and Martin manning the backcourt. Young is out there, Pekovic. And it's Wiggins in at the three. Kid Gilchrist dishes to Lillard. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And that one's good. Oladipo's got the first bucket of the night, a three-pointer for the Trailblazers.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open? Damian Lillard off to a great start to his NBA career. Year one, he was the fourth ever unanimous Rookie of the Year. And then year two, his first All-Star appearance.
They get the rebound. Young's shot is off. Now here's Kid Gilchrist, and Oladipo kicks over the watch. It's stolen by Martin. Rubio with it. Rubio left side. And the rejection by Blotch. Dishes it to Oladipo. Blotch sets the pick for Lillard. Scooped up. Here's Kid Gilchrist. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
Great job. Take it right at the defense. I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, he left him no choice but to foul there.
And Damian Lillard last season, the first player in NBA history to compete in all 5 major All-Star events.
Well, let's count them off right now, partner. He did the Rising Stars Challenge, the skills event, three-point shootout, the dunk contest, and he played in the big game on Sunday.
That's a busy weekend.
That's a full weekend, and the young fellow handled himself well in all 5 of them.
Michael Kid Gilchrist, second overall pick back in 2012. And Clark, as you know, an NCAA champion. You saw it firsthand with Kentucky.
Yeah, you know, I like his disposition, and I love his motor. I mean, his defense, his size, athleticism. He's an excellent rebounder for his position and size. He can defend up to 3 or 4 positions on the court. You know, you look at him, and I don't like to compare guys, Kevin, but you know, he reminds me a bit of a young Gerald Wallace. But what a smart pass that time by Aldridge.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. The drive by Rubio. Young with no one around. Off target from three-point range.
And for Kid Gilchrist, the knock has always been about his outside shooting ability. His shot has a big hitch in it. He shoots it on the way down, so there's a lot of fundamental issues with that stroke.
And he gets it to go.
Now some weak defensive coverage there, and I'm pretty sure they didn't plan on starting this game out like that, giving such easy access to the rim.
Now, here's Lillard. In the game against New Orleans, very impressive.
Well, you look at that shooting motion for MKG. Boy, that thing is broke at this point. It's going to be hard for him to fix it, but I think he can. I think it's still not beyond being modified. If that happens, the sky's the limit. He just turned 21, so he's got a chance to get that jumper right.
Oladipo with the ball, and it's Martin picking him up. Lillard against Martin. Lillard outside. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Oladipo. There's the bucket. Good. Oladipo's got 7. Here's Rubio. He's coming off a 10-point game against Phoenix.
And he really kept his head down, was drawing contact, getting himself to the line, played an aggressive game. That was a big-time help for him and his team.
Now here's Pekovic. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And it's stolen by Ricky Rubio. And Pekovic throws it down.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Aldridge, the pass to Lillard. From outside, off the mark. Timberwolves leading by 3, pushing it up. And Wiggins gets it to go on the assist from Kevin Martin.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, I mean, they're just getting pounded in there. The defense not offering much resistance. They've got to force the ball back out to the perimeter.
That finish brings me back to the old days, the silky smooth finger roll.
And again, it's Minnesota converting.
They've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
Well, and that's why they're on this run, guys. They're getting the ball inside and getting really high percentage looks.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
And you want to talk about a fantastic finish. That game had a little bit of everything. And then a little bit extra in overtime. What a great win.
And it was a great game for the fans, too. And that was a lot of fun for us to watch as well.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Mirotic is checked in for Bloch. Williams comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. McCollum's checked in for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. And Steve Blake is subbed in for Victor Oladipo. And here is Brewer after Damian Lillard was able to get the three to go. Fires from deep. Rebound, Minnesota. This, of course, the first opportunity to play Portland this season. And Young, here we go. That's good. Young's got his first basket of the night.
You know, they're being very one-dimensional right now, going to the post every time. But if it works, you don't need another dimension.
Well, they're taking this defense to task, quite honestly. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Well, he hasn't had much success shooting the ball, but it's not too late for him to get it turned around and start contributing.
Williams from 13 feet. It goes down.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Let's see how long they can keep it going. This is quite a start.
Williams against Lillard. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty. Savage. That's the way to get some momentum on your side.
Absolutely. Those dunks can really have a deflating effect on the defense.
Especially coming from a guy out of the backcourt.
And so it's Minnesota with it. Portland making their last shot.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
The Timberwolves shooting their second and third free throws tonight. No good on that one. He hits the second from the line.
Well, I'm sure he'd like to have that one back, but making it a two-possession game was the key, and he got that done.
And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. 9 points for Damian Lillard.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Williams can't get it to go.
That's an easy shot there. That's a shot that he should make more often than not.
And the basket by McCollum.
That is not an easy shot right there. He had to get it off over a taller defender.
A little bit of a rainbow three, but like you said, it had to be with the size mismatch.
For three, Williams. And it's Williams again missing. Here's Lillard. Got it off in time, but it's no good. It's all tied in Portland. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this.
Tune in next Tuesday night, January 20th. Kevin Durant and the Oklahoma City Thunder take on Chris Paul and the Los Angeles Clippers. It's the real deal.
And off we go, a close game now starting the second quarter. What stands out to you guys from the Trailblazers so far in this one?
And I'm just so impressed with the long-range shooting. They have really lit it up from outside.
Yeah, the sharp shooting from deep, a big part of their lead, and they're playing with confidence and shooting it well.
Lillard at the point with C.J. McCollum playing the 2. Marvin Williams is out there with Mirotic, and it's Aldridge in at the 5. They're the group the Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with. Portland's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory.
Well, Nikola Pekovic, battering ram style of play, but really soft hands for a big guy. I think that combination makes him one of the most effective inside scorers in the league.
Minnesota with the ball. The Trailblazers knocking down the tray. Barea kicks to Brewer. Puts up a 3. Here's Pekovic. Passes it to Brewer. Here is Barea, covered by Lillard. Pass to Levine. Timberwolves passing it around. Here's Pekovic. Just 5 to shoot. Misses off the right iron. Portland leading. Mirotic dishes to Aldridge. His first shot coming late. And Portland again with the bucket.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Andrew Wiggins was the second consecutive Toronto native taken first overall in the NBA draft. He called it a great thing, saying, before this, no player from Canada has been #1. And now we have 2 back-to-back #1s. So it's a huge accomplishment. It just opens so many more doors for all the kids in Canada. Guys, back to you.
It's something else, all right. Thank you, Doris. McCollum kicks to Aldridge. Mirotic, the pass to Williams. Three-pointer, Lillard. Rebound by Dang.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Now that is a quick bucket. Pretty good in transition.
That's right. That's exactly right. He loves when he gets the chance to get out and run. That's when he's at his best. It was a slow start for him, but he started to take off since we hit the second quarter, guys.
Barea kicks to Levine. Pekovic with a screen. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Now at the break on the floor, you can see the teams that led the NBA in steals last year. In the third spot, the Timberwolves.
Boy, they had so many guys with quick feet and quick hands on that team. I mean, they put relentless pressure on the opponent. And as a result, they came up with an awful lot of steals. I mean, this team has been very impressive defensively.
So for the Trailblazers, Andre Bloch, he's checked in for Mirotic. Kid Gilchrist comes in for Marvin Williams. And it's Victor Oladipo in for McCollum. And then for Minnesota, Wiggins is checked in for Gorgie Dang. Martin comes in for Corey Brewer. And Ricky Rubio is subbed in for J.J. Barea.
That's some more rugged play from them inside. They have a decent edge in rebounds thus far.
And that hard work on the boards needs to continue. That could be what swings this game eventually.
Levine, good. Levine's got 4 points in the quarter.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
Watch dishes to Oladipo. Lillard outside. For the 3. No good. And Minnesota will come the other way. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
You know, it's a little bit surprising that the game got away from them because for long stretches, they were the better team.
They really were. Outplayed them. If you looked only at the stat sheet, you'd have a hard time figuring out how they lost it. But it was a case of a few intangibles that didn't play out in their favor that made all the difference.
Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Give and take, back and forth, the whole way thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes already, and as Rasheed Wallace once said, both teams playing hard, my man. The lead changes hands once again. There has been no separation between these two teams tonight.
What an intriguing basketball game, that's for sure.
Steve Blake's checked in for Damian Lillard. Timberwolves also changing it up. Young comes in for Levine, and it's Williams in for Ricky Rubio. And finished off by Oladipo.
Textbook right there. Nice pass, great catch, beautiful finish.
Timberwolves trail.
Steve Blake, a solid backup point with a winning track record. In fact, he won Florida state titles in high school and also an NCAA title in 2002 with Maryland.
Aldridge against Young. And that one's good by Aldridge. Aldridge has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Now he's finally starting to get it going here offensively.
And Blake, a reliable spot-up 3-point shooter. Clark doesn't make a lot of mistakes offensively.
He's very reliable, steady playmaker, competes defensively, and he's been in the league over a decade. He knows what he's doing out there.
The kick out to Oladipo. There's the 3. Watch the pass to Aldridge. Here's Oladipo, and that one is stuffed right through.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented. for plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did,
Well,
didn't he?
it was a great dunk and also a great game we've got here.
Here's Williams. The Blazers getting the bucket. Here's Wiggins. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams.
And that assist earned him a little nod from his teammate after the basket.
The pass to Wiggins. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Wiggins has got 6 points. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
Well, neck and neck, how about that? I mean, ferociously competitive. I mean, tight as me in an airplane bathroom. Even with the D lurking, he made it look easy with the soft finger roll.
Definitely a 2-for-1 situation here, guys.
Yeah, the wise move would be to find themselves a quick shot right away.
And the rejection by Blotch.
Rebounds are split just about down the middle in this game, Clark.
I'd venture to guess whichever team is able to maintain that energy level on the glass will have the upper hand the rest of the way.
What a great play to sacrifice his body and take the hit.
Yeah, I thought that was excellent awareness and anticipation to beat him to the spot there.
Marvin Williams is checked in for the Trailblazers. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Zhang's checked in. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. No problems knocking that one down. And that's now 9 points for Andrew Wiggins. Here's Oladipo. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That'll be his second foul of the game. Both teams deciding to change it up. Williams with the ball. And he gets it to go. And the Timberwolves lead by 4. Here's McCollum. Got it off in time, but it's no good. Second quarter ends in a tight one. Timberwolves lead by 4. From Portland, we're back in a moment. Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half.
You look at what Lillard has done so far. 12 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
I'm sure they'd like to get him a few more of those, so look for them to run some screens for him, try to pop him open.
Checking out the group for Flip Saunders to start the second half. Rubio and Martin manning the backcourt. Young out there with Wiggins, and it's Pekovic in at the center position. Now here's Pekovic. Outside Martin. The dish to Young. Kicks it out to Rubio. Back to Young. 6 on the shot clock. Shot's good. Young's got the lead up to 6 now for the Timberwolves. Portland's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%.
Thaddeus Young is a left-hander out of Georgia Tech. Only played 1 year in college and has really rounded into a nice pro. He's a very unique player. He's a face-up, slashing power forward with a lightning-quick first step. He's really hard to keep in front.
Now, here's Lillard after the miss from Ricky Rubio. Off target with his 3.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Any extra possessions that you can get, either through steals or rebounds, are so critical in this game. Boy, they are just destroying them in the paint.
You could say that again, Steve. The defenders just aren't aggressive enough down low.
Shot on the wing. And Kid Gilchrist kicks to Lillard. This one for 3. Count that one. Lillard's got 15 points.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
Timberwolves leading by 5. And it's Rubio penetrating. Pekovic. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run. Well, Clark, a clear lane to the basket and the emphatic jam.
And that is outstanding attacking basketball.
Well, he had no choice but to take that one to the bucket. Well, they need a shot or two to fall here soon. They're only 1 of 4 since the break.
And Black sends it back. Oladipo against Young, and it's Oladipo that time on the assist from Kid Gilchrist. And that's 13 points for Victor Oladipo. Rubio right side, and that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. And now with this break, here are the premier glass cleaners among rookies over the course of the past month. Andrew Wiggins, third.
Well, the way he rebounds, I'm sure he has endeared himself to that coaching staff.
Yeah, and it's going to get him a lot more floor time if he continues to battle that hard in the paint.
Now, here is Young. 6 points for him, and he gets it to go.
Boy, they are having their way in the paint right now with so many looks right at the rim.
Defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's helped them get the ball in close time after time, Steve.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Mirotic is checked in. Corey Brewer's checked in for Minnesota. Bean comes in for Kevin Martin. Here's Levine. He has 7. Can't cash in from close range. The feed now to Oladipo.
Incredible.
And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, now's when they need a little spark anyway.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
You know, even from here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the officials.
The Timberwolves have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far. The first one falls. Marvin Williams is checked in for Portland. And so Levine nails both of them. Trailblazers trail by 7. And Lillard kicks to Oladipo. Williams dishes to Mirotic. Back to Williams. Oladipo, the pass to Lillard. Aldridge a screen from past the arc. And it's Damian Lillard with the 3. Lillard's got 6 in the quarter.
That's a weapon that has been working for him. He's just been living out there behind the arc.
And, Steve, they need it now more than ever. This is a critical juncture in this game.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. For Minnesota, they have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
Around a year ago, they converted about 78% of their free throws as a team, so pretty solid there.
You know, Kevin, they would love to post a similar percentage again this season. I mean, I think that's safe to say they'd love to shoot free throws as well as they did a year ago.
McCollum's checked in for Victor Oladipo. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Jang, he's checked in for Thaddeus Young. For Portland, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Aldridge with a screen on Rubio. And Lillard throws it down.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatics.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
I'm with you, Kevin. You can't fault him for that. I mean, just let him go. Who cares?
And the Timberwolves with possession here. The Blazers getting the bucket. Here's Levine. He's got 9. 4 on the shot clock. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. McCollum with the ball. Aldridge sets up the pick now for McCollum. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Timberwolves leading by 3.
Corey Brewer, 2-time NCAA champion at Florida alongside Joakim Noah and Al Horford. And last season, a return to Minnesota where he started his career. Now in the second year of a 3-year deal.
That's good. Portland's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. McCollum, no good. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Levine, and he overshot that one, missing. And Corey Brewer Clark said despite his ACL surgery a few seasons back, he feels he's faster now than when he came into the league.
And that's a good thing, Kevin. You know he can struggle to score in the half court. Not a really good shooter or ball handler, but with his speed, he really flourishes in transition.
Now, here's Rubio, following the miss by LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Rubio, that time on the assist from Pekovic. And it's a 7-point Minnesota lead.
You know, the height difference there is huge, but he canceled it out with great body control in the air.
Exactly, Steve. He got to the hoop and wouldn't allow himself to be manhandled by the big boy.
So it's the Timberwolves now. After the miss from Damian Lillard. Here's Levine.
Oh, get it! Oh, watch out now.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Well, you know what the questions are about now. It's their defense, that's for sure.
Here's Rubio after the Trailblazers pick up 2. Pass to Levine. Shoots from 12. No good off the back of the rim.
He worked himself into a really good position there, right near the basket. That's the look you want.
Aldridge's shot is good.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded-out physical game.
Yeah, that was your game, Clark. Pound it inside and take the ball right to the defense.
That's what I tried to do, man. I knew my limitations.
There's the bucket. Good. And that's 12 points for Nikola Pekovic.
His shooting's been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons his team is up in this game.
And stolen by Pekovic. The drive by Rubio. Portland grabs the miss.
You know, his finishing ability leaves a lot to be desired, guys. He needs to take it to the basket stronger.
Lillard from outside. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. Timberwolves ahead, leading by 7. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter.
Tune in Tuesday, January 20th. The Milwaukee Bucks go on the road to battle the Chicago Bulls. Make sure to catch it.
Let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Well, we might as well call it the State Farm play of the game. This was just a marvelous piece of coordination between two teammates, completely in sync on the alley-oop.
Trailblazers trail by 7. Steve Blake is out there with Oladipo. Then there's Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. Then there's Mirotic. And it's Blach in at the 5 spot. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And it's Kidd-Gilchrist penetrating. The rebound by Young. Young's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And are they ever working inside? Good job on the glass.
Excellent job on the glass, Steve. I agree. I mean, they're battling in there. They're fighting, they're scrapping, they're clawing, and they're getting the job done. You know, when he gets rolling, guys, he can be an absolute handful to have to deal with. And right now, he is rolling strong.
Here's Oladipo. The 10-footer finds the target.
You know, tired legs can affect you at the defensive end, and I think that's what's happening right here.
I agree, because as much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late.
Williams. It's rebounded by Kidd-Gilchrist. Kidd-Gilchrist has got his 4th rebound in this one. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Well, he earned that one. Took the hit and still found a way to knock it down.
Yeah, fantastic body control. And the will to get it done. You like that focus.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
The other thing that's been huge for them is their points in the paint. They're getting the ball inside and converting on a regular basis.
Now here's Williams. Feeds it to Young. Looking for Pekovic. He gets it there. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2. And the Timberwolves lead by 7. Now a timeout called by Portland.
Well, just too many easy buckets, you know, in and around the paint. So he wants to put a stop to it. This timeout is going to be used to try to tighten up the defense.
Guys, at this level, they won't miss often if you keep giving up looks inside, and they're paying for that right now. Good timeout here.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Well, over Before the break, I listened in on what Terry Stotts had to say in his huddle. He is not happy with their perimeter defense, saying, guys, way too many open shots for them beyond the three-point line. We've got to press up closer and try to crowd them off the arc. Guys, we'll see if they got the message.
Pekovic with a screen. Martin wide open. He fires. And another three for Minnesota.
And that was Pekovic with the nice screen. And I tell you what, as big as he is, he can really put a screen on you.
Kicks it to Williams. Takes the three. And it's Martin missing. Here's Pekovic. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Kid Gilchrist has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Oladipo dishes to Mirotic. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And Oladipo kicks to Kid Gilchrist. He feeds it to Mirotic. 5 to shoot. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. It's on Thaddeus Young. Mirotic, Clark, the first ever 2-time winner of the EuroLeague Rising Star Award. Certainly one of the most accomplished European prospects to enter the NBA in quite some time.
And you know, Kevin, his game has been compared to Dirk Nowitzki or Danilo Gallinari, and both of those guys are pretty versatile, high-quality, highly skilled players. So Mirotic will stretch power forward with really good intangibles, too.
Lillard with no one around. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Lillard's got 11 in the second half.
You can just see his confidence rising every time he knocks one down beyond the arc.
Here's Williams, and the rejection by Blotch. Oladipo against Martin. Oladipo, the pass to Lillard. And the Trailblazers, another three.
Another long-range bomb for him. I'll tell you what, that three-point shot has been the key here, getting that lead down.
I agree with you. With so many of his points coming that way, no reason not to keep going to it.
Now here's Williams. He kicks to Pekovic. Gets it to fall from the right block. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
You know, they've been able to depend on his offense all game long, guys. He's drained a lot of shots out here.
And between now and the horn, Steve, the ball should be in his hands as much as possible if they want to continue to build this lead.
Another strong rebound, just like we've gotten used to seeing from them today.
Yeah, 1 or 2 more of those, and this lead will be double digits.
And he recovers it. Lillard dishes to Kid Gilchrist. The Trailblazers rebound. Mirotic has a wide-open look. And Oladipo kicks to Mirotic. Lillard attacking. Passes it to Mirotic. A 3-ball. Kept alive. And Blotch kicks to Oladipo. Lillard, the pass to Mirotic. Here's Oladipo.
When you're hot, you're hot. And that's certainly been the case for Oladipo. He has 20 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
Yeah, he's got to take his time behind the arc.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And the Trailblazers making a change here. Aldridge is checked in. Ricky Rubio checked in for Minnesota. And Young now, top of the key. Rubio dishes to Pekovic. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. Rubio's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They're down by 10. 1:16 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And Lillard gets double-teamed. To the paint. And stolen by Wiggins.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, going through the motions as it appears. It'll be a nice win here for the Timberwolves.
Good point, Steve. And Clark, they had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
I like their fortitude, their toughness, particularly in terms of dealing with adversity. Anytime things didn't go their way, they just put their nose down and stayed with it. And because of that, they were able to pull away.
And so with this, they'll end up with their 2nd win on the year. Martin attacking, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
Good on the first, and that'll push the lead to double digits for the Trailblazers. Marvin Williams is checked in for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. McCollum comes in for Victor Oladipo. And Steve Blake is subbed in for Damian Lillard. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Gorgie Dang's checked in for Nikola Pekovic. Anthony Bennett comes in for Thaddeus Young. Levine's checked in for Wiggins. And Barea subbed in for Ricky Rubio. And the basket by McCollum.
Boy, they've come out of halftime just smoking hot from behind the arc.
Hey, trust me on this one, partner. They are going to continue to let them fly.
Here is Barea, guarded by Blake. Now Barea. And so Minnesota takes the win. They came, they saw, they conquered.
Hey, Kevin, to me, any win is a good win.
Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Sport, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll see you next time. And now, our Jordan Player of the Game, Nikola Pekovic.